Hi guys, it's Van 500 here. Back with a gear review. Been talking about this review for a long time. Trying to get it out there. I haven't done very many of these reviews, which is backpacks. As you can see, I've got this all geared up for snaring, and I wanted to leave it this way because it's better this way because all the stuff is where I keep it, and it pretty much shows you where I keep all my stuff and where the different pouches can be utilized for. So I've really kept it. Actually, I just got back today from doing a couple snaring videos. So I just left it the way it was. So let's dig in. I mean, we got a lot to cover, and I hope you stick with this and watch it. So the first thing up here you'll notice is that I've got my Buck 119 Special in my tripod case, all hooked up on this carabiner here out front. First I used this for my my orange, but I found that it was kind of troublesome. So this stuff works better, especially if I don't want to carry the knife on my belt, or if I don't want to carry the tripod. It works out great. I can just hook it in. I'm going to get another carabiner because there's ones out front, and I'm going to get one to hook in there to my knife so that my knife is out front, because what I'm finding is with this I can't reach my knife when I need it, and I end up reaching in my pocket and digging up my pocket knife, which is fine, but it's just if I carry a fixed blade with me, I like to use it. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to get another one of those to put up on these little clips right here out front, where the things are. While I'm out here, there's nice padding on the shoulder holders, and nice padding on the back here. Nice, really, what's the word? Gives you a lot of air, so you're not sweaty in the back when you're done carrying this, especially in the summertime if you're fishing with just a t-shirt on. Getting nice airflow with this backpack. Also, there's two clips down here. That's for the waist, to go around your waist. I don't have the actual straps anymore because I never used it a whole lot, and I didn't really need it for anything, so I just left those where they were. And they do come off, which is a good thing about the backpack. If you don't want them dangling down, then you can just take them off, which is a great feature, which should be included in every backpack. On the bottom here, as you can see, it's like a nylon-like material on the bottom, really grippy too. This is for when if you set it down in the snow or whatever, it's not going to soak through and get all your stuff wet, which is great. And also there's a zipper on the bottom here that you unzip, and you can have this right here to cover your backpack when it's snowing or if it's raining. Great, it keeps all your stuff dry, even drier. What I like to do with this is, I find if you have your backpack on, here's your things. See how it comes down, that elastic there? What I find is I go to put the backpack on, and this kind of ends up falling off, and then I have this thing going on here, and I don't really want that because it's going to get wet and it's going to really waste time. So what I like to do, I take this up and I take a clothespin and I hook it right on that flap there. And because I have a hood on my jacket, it doesn't dig into me, which is a great feature. And that just fits right down in the bottom. You have these quick adjust things here. Just depending on how big and how small you are, you can adjust those however you feel. I got it tightened up so that's really tight on my back, just so that it helps with support and stability. It should be really tight on your back, because if it's not, it's going to give you back problems later on in life. You might strap some stuff in these as well. There's little straps there you can strap stuff into if you wanted to. But I never really have, but it's there if you want to utilize it, especially for these little awesome gadgets. I love these. These can fit in here too. Let's say you have one here. Let's say you wanted another one. You can put one up here as well. Or you can even go down one right there, which is great, and it's quick and it's easy. You can grab stuff right off your backpack and you don't have to go digging into this thing. So on the side you've got big water bottle holders. As you can see, this one's cut because I got a fishing hook stuck in there, so I had to cut it. So it's really bad for fish hooks. If you get a fish hook stuck in here, you're going to end up cutting it out. And on this side, it's even big enough so that I can carry my Collins folding shovel in there. And it's great because I don't have to go all the way to the bottom where I used to keep this and dig it out. It's just right there, and it's good for when it's snowing. If I need to dig out some snares, which I hate to do, as everybody knows. If I need to dig out some snares, I can just have that right there. So that always goes with me. This is actually meant for a laptop, but it works really well out in the woods. So you have the main compartment here. I'm going to unzip the main compartment. Oh, and by the way, big carry handle if you want to strap, once again. Strap your carabiner on there. You're ready to go. If you didn't want to put it on the ground, maybe, you could even use one of these to hang it up in a tree somewhere so that it's not down on the snow. Actually, I'm going to try something. I want to see how much this weighs with everything in it. I've got a scale here, a fishing scale for Christmas. Hang on 1 second. So I've got this Rapala fishing scale. I'm going to try and use this and see how much this weighs. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. I have no idea how much this weighs with all this stuff in it. Right around 12.5 pounds. So I mean, not too bad, but that's pretty heavy. And I'll weigh my gun. I got my gun right here, so hang on. So this is the Benjamin Trail Nitro Piston Air Rifle. Let's see how much this bad boy weighs. 10 pounds exactly. So that's how much that weighs. 10 pounds. So I usually carry 22 pounds of gear with me, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's not like it's 40 pounds or anything like that, but so that's how much that weighs. So moving on with the backpack. So in here in the main compartment, you've got little mesh pouches inside. And you've got one big pouch back here, which at the moment has my Remington gloves in it. This is the back pouch back here. And as always, I carry my hatchet. I've only used that like once this year, I think. So I might take it out, I'm not sure yet. So that's a good big pouch. That's where your computer's supposed to go, I guess. But works great for carrying a hatchet and gloves. So yeah, that's pretty much all the features on this main compartment. Pretty much where all my stuff in here is for snaring. I don't really want to dig it all out. Big zippers on it too. Easy to grab hold of and zipper up. And right here, it has two things there for putting in if you were traveling you didn't want you to lose your stuff in that main compartment, that's for to put on a lock, little lock or something to keep all your stuff good. So that's the main compartment really. You've got this small secondary one. There's nothing in here. It's just a pouch. Nothing in here. My license is out of there. Usually I keep my Collins waterproof plastic bag with my licenses and stuff in it, but I have them out at the moment. So that's a good spot for that, or really anything medium-sized. And then in here, out front, you've got this little pouch, or this little pouch, and you've got little pockets and stuff in here. In this one, I carry my Buck Red Point 750. Keep that in there. A spare lighter. So it's got that. It's got little pen holders in here if you wanted a marker or something. Slip your pen in there. It's got a little ID place for your ID if you wanted it in there. And it's got another little pouch in behind that. And then you've got a little zipper pouch in there as well, which I keep a couple heat things, a spare lighter, and a couple matches, and plastic bags. So it's good if you don't want that stuff loose around. That little stuff that you carry with you, everybody does. Well, I don't know about everybody, but a lot of people have little stuff, like small stuff that you don't want to lose in the bottom of your bag in the main compartment, so you can put it out here in those little pouches and it won't get lost. Out here also you have these strict cord-like things that tighten up and loosen. A few times I put my knife in there, the odd time. That's what it's good for. You can tighten it up too. Tighten it up. And your knife should stay in there, but I don't like to do that a whole lot because usually it's on my carabiner, so. But it's another option if you wanted to carry gear. And that's really all the features on this backpack. Really nice for bushwhacking through the woods. My tripod goes up in here sometimes if I want to film hands-free. And really that's it. But this is a Targus backpack review. Great backpack. I've used this a lot. You've seen this in my lot of different videos. And it's been a long time coming, but I really wanted to test this in the woods and see how it would act. And it's performed flawlessly, like no failures whatsoever, except for the hooks and the sides. But that was really my own fault. So, Woodsman 500. Stay tuned. Got a lot of videos coming up. I gotta get uploaded, so watch out for those. Woodsman 500, stay tuned. That's the Targus backpack review. Pretty high. So it's growing up a lot. This is the area. So Woodsman 500, stay tuned. I gotta unload this backpack and start cutting brush and doing different stuff, so you'll see that here.